So we're gonna get started while I'm doing other things. Here is another video from Xbox EU. This is Nestarish's ESO Tiny House Tours, Flaming Nick's Deluxe Garret, and St. Delyn's Penthouse. So let's watch this with, again, no sound because sometimes it messes me up. While I am posting to people that I am streaming. Let's get two things done with, whoops, at one time. No, I just don't want you in front of this house. Silly. Okay. Silly. Now, Delyn's is especially difficult to do anything with because of the 30 item limit. I'll tell you, this is pretty impressive. Ooh, nice stove. I mean, fireplace. Words are hard. Words are hard. Very, very inviting. You could do more with apartments than you might think. The limitation on that being, wow, pretty. Nice fireplace, hearth, floor thing. The limitation on that being the 30 item ones are just pretty much impossible. I mean, it can be done, but it's really hard. And the 100 item ones can actually be quite nice. It's good use of that Vivek thing. Okay. That's an interesting planter. Kitty on the bed, extra floor, which normally isn't here. Oh, nice fade. So here's the trickier one, in my opinion. Let's see how they handle this. Oh, wow, that takes up a lot of space and it looks great. Who would have thunk it? Hello, nestarish. Hey, Faye. Hey, Lotus. Sorry, I didn't have my thinger open. I was looking at the video. I really like the coloring in there. Really good work. Just impressive as hell for one of those small houses that just is really hard to decorate. But the number of times that Vivek makes you catch that thing, or go seek out that thing, the little yellow thing that he had going there, you kind of wish that, whoops, I kind of wish that it really did go get punched through the top. Sorry about the inception here. Let me fix this sucker. There we are. I am here. Okay. Just finishing off listing some things for sale, and then we'll get going. I have to fill up my slots. So just a word of advice. Given the fact that, you're naughty, Faye. Given the fact that the whole of America is pretty much on lockdown and stuck at home for a while, keep your slots full if you're going to want to make some money. Isn't that awful? Isn't that a terrible take? That's a terrible take, huh? Still, it's money. Go ahead and do it. Little bit of news for you, Deviant Fish. Of this morning, a guildie informed me that although it's been patched on PC, it has not been. Yeah, we have been us introverts and gamers, both of us kind of people. We're set. I'm like, you mean I can't go outside? Why would I want to? I have everything I need inside. So what I was saying, complete loss of my space. Research. You better take good care of him. There will be violence if you do not. He's a good man. He's just a good person, and so is his wife. They're good people. So let me read to you what a guildie told me. It's very kind of important. What guild is this? Stabby. Oh, shit. Didn't mean to put this in. Whoops. Sorry. Meant to put this here. Okay. I was having a conversation in general with what guild was I having this conversation? Anyway, you know the new house? Well, I mean, there's no vaccine, so I mean, people like me are immunosuppressed. I am the victim that people are trying to avoid infecting. I'm immunosuppressed because of the illness that I have. I'm on medications that suppress my immune system. I can't fight it, not the way that other people can. Plus, it's extremely catchy, and it's 10 times more fatal than the regular flu, and definitely more than H1N1, which was less strong. And I'm getting my data directly from like scientists. Some schools are shut down, not all. Some are trying to be safe. Who knows? Basically, okay, I'm going to try to summarize this because I can't find it. Basically, what happened was, you know the new house, the orc one? They apparently, when they built that house, somehow they tapped it into the actual longhouse in the Orsinium quest. So you can't, it put invisible walls in the actual quest house. And now, wow. And now there's invisible walls and no one can finish. On console, no one can finish the Orsinium quests. Because there's invisible walls put in by the new house. Console is going to have to wait until such time as they actually are able to get an update out to them. But PC is fixed. I mean, come on. Seriously? Research is on. Let's go to their Easter raid. Well, currently you can't. Because it's blocked. You need to go into the King's Longhouse at one point, and you can't. No? Alright, I won't. I won't go in it then. I'll turn around and leave. Then why'd you publish it, you silly? Okay. Holding off. Holding off, turning around quickly, quickly, quickly. Don't worry, it's dark. No one can see anything anyway. Okay. No worries. I have a list of things we can look at. Lesslocks. I haven't seen their work in a while. Dragon Cult Rituals. I'm scared. Is Lesslocks one of the people that I got in trouble for looking at? I can't remember anymore. Krainor won't be mad. No, you saw nothing. You saw nothing, Faye. Don't get research upset. Do you have EHT on? Could be EHT. So this is krainorblackthorne's forgemaster falls. This is the first one I'm going to look at. 378 items. I am shocked that Krainor does not have effects in here. He must be planning them. He's an effects man. All right, I'm not going to go until you tell me it's okay. You said March 26th, so we wait until March 26th. I'm okay with that. Perfectly acceptable. I'll even let you borrow my color changing lipstick. Because it's nice. It's got a little flower in it, see? It's actually really feels nice. Yeah, I have the crowns, but I don't want to give it to them. I am irritated. Yeah, it pH. It changes color to your pH, so it'll be it goes from clear to pink. Whatever pH you have, it'll conform to that color. So we've got some protection off the shore. I can't believe they messed this up like this. This is kind of crazy. Crazy! I really don't like the houses on here. Just don't. I wonder if Krainor got this furnished. That wouldn't be like him. But it could happen. Don't forget we've got J-Hard tonight. And today, I don't know when he starts, usually 1 o'clock Eastern with EU. So yeah, this is a traditional longhouse. So I guess they just seriously cut and pasted directly from the one in Orsinium. And then when they cut and pasted it, all of the numbers ended up, yeah, he survived. All of the numbers ended up screwing with it. Oh, good, Faye. So, all right, let me show you what I would do if I bought this house. Step 1, I would see how high up I can go. Step 2, right here, and what Krainor did is lovely. Right here is a gorgeous lakeside view. If you ignore what Krainor's done, you can see just how much lakeshore you have. But also, you could do exactly what Krainor did. But I think this would be a lovely spot for a house if you wanted to build a freestanding, like right here. Right where Krainor put that. Secondly, if you wanted to do a really neat house over a waterfall, I would put it right here. Yes, set everything on fire. So that rear view of the house would be that. Front view of the house would be that. You could put a house right there. It would be gorgeous. Thirdly, you could put the house right here. You know, it's not as hard as you might think if you give it a shot with EHT. Honestly, I think you could do it. So thank you, Krainor, for sharing this with us. You know who it is? There's a particular house I have in mind. Malanka. Malanka's Moonsugar. Malanka's Moonsugar is an example of what I would do with this house. Malanka has a really good sense of framing. They frame the scene that they want to make the house around. So I'll show you two examples of Malanka's work, and then you could always go to their house and see what they've done as a refresher of ideas. Unfortunately, I don't want to spend any more money. I'm tired of it. I'm really, really tired of it. I don't want to give Zos any more real money. I feel ridiculous that I'm spending this much money. Okay. So give it a shot. See what you can do. This house looks better in the daytime, I think, but it's not bad at night. They've created a modern home. This house is stunning. I think you've all seen it before through contests and whatnot, but here's the lovely pool. I can't believe I never took a picture of this pool. Very well lit. I've actually never seen it at night. So this is beautiful. But what they've done is on the second floor, they framed what they want the house to look like. So see here with the dining room. This is part of it, but here's the view that they want you to have. This is, you're sitting here eating dinner or whatever you're eating, and you have this stunning view while you're eating. I mean, that's the kind of house I would want. Blanca has a really good sense for that. Just how to frame it. Now, it may seem intimidating, but honestly, I think just keeping it in the back of your head that you want to have it framed. Okay, again, really choosing the spots that they wanted ahead of time before they even built the house. You know, and here over here you have this, wow, the water is flickering. That's crazy. You have a gorgeous view. So that's my
Hey, I wrote you a song. You're gonna love it, mate.
that's my theory, is go with framing. Now, if you think I'm crazy, which you might, let me show you the other example of Malanka. Hollow Lunar Champion. There's, unless they've changed it, they framed that waterfall the same way. And it's really clear from the build that they started with the view and worked back from there. And I think that what you could do to do that would be get one of those Red Guard round seats, or even just poles, you know, like those long elsewhere poles from the vendor. Just put them around what you want to have be your focal point. Have it be there to start. And then I think you could work backwards from there. Just make sure that your build goes out to that spot. Here, this is exactly what I'm talking about. So imagine now that you're Malanka and you love that waterfall view, okay? A specific view of it. What they did is this. Isn't that perfect? That's perfection to me. So they knew they wanted this view, right? So they took one of the, you could say, I'm imagining here, taking this round seat, pop it around like a window, right? And then working from there. Then you go, okay, well, how do I get to that spot? Well, you'll put down some floors. The alternative is you could sketch it out. But either way, you should have something marking off the spot that you want the view to be of. I think that's important. Now, I haven't tried this myself, so I'm sort of like unfairly preaching, but I do want to give it a shot. I just don't have the right house for it right now. But that's an example of, in both cases, I think. I want to say that Chrysaea or somebody did it with their exercise, but you get the point in general. It's framing. Really well done framing. So if you want to make a spectacular house, I honestly think that that's a way to do it. I don't know if you guys are here for building tips, but that's pretty much all I'm good for. Building tips. Heartstopper's got a new house. I love me some Heartstopper. So yeah, there you go. We have drops? I thought drops start later today. I think drops start with ESO Live. Yeah, we don't have drops yet. Let me give you the link to when the drops start. Ms. Lavathi. Here you go. Stop eating my house! Birds are eating my house. Because that's what they do. No, it's nothing wrong with actually having that link. Alright, guys, this is ridiculous. This is Heartstopper's second home. Their first home was at St. Delyn's we saw the other day. I'm already looking at this like, how the hell? And on their first home, they did this amazing blue-colored St. Delyn's, which brought out the blue. It was gorgeous. It was amazing. And they had effects in it that really showcased the blue. And now here we are in a St. Delyn's in a Hollow Lunar Champion that, if you told me this was a second house, I wouldn't believe you. Especially after an apartment, right? Look at this crap. I think so. I think they're changing. No, don't feel like crap, Faye. Honestly, like, it's the same thing for me. I don't have this kind of an ability with learning things this quickly. Some people are good at learning things quickly and some people aren't. So don't beat yourself up. We've got a dining table here. He used the red torch butt again as a central focal point. I like it. And then they've got all of their different, I don't know if you can see it, but all of their different, what's the word? Thingers. You and your bunnies. M word. I think. No, busts? What? Ugh, I can't think of the word. Thingers. Thingers, I say. Which light? The one in the center? I'm missing it. I think they just used a bunch of different lights. I think they've got red light competing with flickering green light. They probably have the witch's firelight buried somewhere. And so I think what's going on is it's flickering. So the witch's firelight from those big containers, words are gone today. So it's flickering, so the lights look like they're going in and out, the red and the blue, when meanwhile it's just the green that's flickering. That's a really sharp and interesting trick, to make the lights look like they're changing simply by using one light that flickers. That's the word I was thinking of, research. Thank you. And also for the busts. I couldn't think of the word. But I think that's how they're doing it, is just the Hagraven. Flickering of the Hagraven. This is insane. I hate you. I hate you because I love you. Oh, let me grab some things. I need to grab... All right, let's send things off to the peoples. This goes to Zared. No! Are you on crack? No. Nope. Ella doesn't play TV. Okay, so we've got 2 second floor stairs here, which are probably made with EHT, and then made with shelves. So we've got shelf stairs. What is he doing over here? I mean, you can't even see that with the little details until you get up a little bit, and I think that's really smart that they put stairs on either side because of it, because otherwise you would never be able to see these side corner shelves with the animal on them. I feel like I think the reason why they learn so fast is that they're flipping geniuses. I don't know how he or she learns this quickly, but they kind of make me jealous as hell too. So hold on. I'm sorry, but here you see the chicken over here. Sorry, I'm getting into an argument with somebody who really doesn't give a shit if I die from the flu because it makes me grumpy. Making an argument that, oh, it's fear-mongering. No, it's not. It's 10 times more dangerous, 10 times more fatal than the regular flu, and it's more catchy, and there's no vaccine. So knock it off before I stab you in the face. I love the candles. This is great. Oh, more of those corners. And I mean, I'm the person that you guys need to worry about cashing it. Like, people like me, not just me specifically, but, you know, people like me who are, have, for whatever reason, no immune system and can't fight it off. You know, people that mostly the people who are dying are elderly or people with bad immune systems. So, I mean, I would appreciate it. Look, they put a little bookcase in here. That's clever. I would appreciate it if people took it a little more seriously and stopped saying the conservative tagline, because it is them poo-pooing it if you look at Fox News. The conservative tagline saying, oh, the media's blowing out of proportion. I'm not saying panic, But yeah, don't say that the closures are panic, because I don't think they are. You know, there's this picture of oh gosh, the Spanish flu I saw the other day. They had a picture of the St. Patrick's Day parade during the Spanish flu. They held it. They had it happen anyway. And it was thousands of people caught it from the parade and died. It was crazy. St. Patrick's. So, Spanish flu 1918. Yeah. Oh no, Philadelphia. All right. On the afternoon of September 28, 1918, 200,000 people crammed into the sidewalks in Philadelphia to watch a 2-mile parade sneak down through downtown in the midst of World War I. Billed as the city's largest parade ever, it featured military planes, blah, blah, blah. But readers who flipped towards the back of the evening bulletin might have stumbled on an unsettling headline. In the last 24 hours, 118 people in Philadelphia had come down with mysterious deadly influenza, which was quickly spreading. Within 3 days, every bed in the city's 31 hospitals were filled. There were thousands of influenza patients. A century later, as the novel coronavirus grips the nation with anxiety and disrupts everyday life, Philadelphia's 1918 parade is the perfect example of how the misplaced priorities can become so dangerous. So, we're talking thousands of people because of that parade, most likely. They all came down within 24 hours. A huge amounts came down within 24 hours, and then after that further. So, you know, these large gatherings are really what's mostly dangerous. So I think that it's really wise to be shutting down this stuff. Maybe I'm just more concerned because I'm the kind of person who would die. Exactly. All right. We've got Empress Valkyrie, who I've been... Oh, look at that! That's lovely. You know what I love? I love looking at housing that a particular person does, and then looking at it really close together in time, because you can kind of see how the person grows as a builder. It's pretty impressive. The coronavirus event. Yeah, I do have a sense of humor about it. I mean, I can make a joke. A fireplace, that's dangerous research. Hi, Volsadol. I do suggest, though, that you all keep your slots full, because I think we might make a lot of money with everybody stuck at home. Secondly, what has really taken off in China and in South Korea is people sleeping on stream. So if you're really cute, I suggest that you consider that and see if you can make some money sleeping on stream. Certainly, I do like my full slots, baby. Look at this stuff in cubbies. This pleases me. I mean, I like full slots so much that I have 8 guilds that I'm in. And most of them are trading guilds. I don't know who Barnable is. Na 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 na. Play some games, folks. Oh, bannable. It's bannable unless, I think if you do the just talking section, I think you're allowed to do it. It just can't be a game, I think. But I'm not sure about the rules. People are still doing it. I just don't know what format they're doing it on. They're streaming somehow. So this is a lovely upstairs. Lots of room. Little extra fireplace made from scratch. You know, the whole bit. Very lovely. Pretty view. Yeah, my husband's friend, Pat Rothfuss, he does stream just talking sometimes. If you're interested in him, he's a writer. There, that should work. They were last playing, period. It must have just been just talking. He gets on and he will just talk and talk and talk. It gets kind of like, if you're not interested in it, it's annoying. But, you know, shoot him a follow. He does good work in terms of a lot of charity stuff if you want. It's up to you. All right. Perdita asked me to look at one of their houses. So let me find... What? That I'm saying he talks a lot, but if you like talking, shh. It wasn't meant to promote. It's just me making fun of him. So there, haha. All right. Perdita. Okay, psijic Villa. Let me see if Perdita's on this or in... Shh! You're not supposed to disagree with me. Over time, but that's only because I know him in real life. Okay, they're on, they must be on EU. Dr. Dexter, Forgemaster Falls. I don't know them, but we'll check that one out tomorrow. What's I gonna show you guys? Oh, I'll show you what I've done. So, I've given up on the chocolate thing. I'm not gonna do the chocolate thing because I suck. So I've moved my chocolate fountain. Wait, Doobs, hi Doobs. I'm insane? I think I'm nice. I don't think I'm insane. In the membrane. I'm weird, granted. But I don't think I'm crazy. I mean, would crazy people tell you all of these interesting historical stories? Oh, okay. About the Philadelphia parade and other weird shit that I know. Weird shit, that stabby nose. Shh. You're just completely poking holes in everything I say. You break my heart. Don't go breaking my heart. Okay, so I put the cookie table back. I put the cookie table back. But here is the chocolate fountain. Not great, isn't it? It's too simplistic. So basically, I am not going to submit that to JHeart. I'm just going to leave it as a chocolate fountain and then not submit it. That's all. Just going to leave it. And then for those of you who have not seen my bad luck entry, it's finished. We now have 13 items of bad luck in my bad luck entry. We need to make JHeart find them. I think what I'm going to do is not tell him how many there are and see how many he comes up with. I want to see if he comes up with 13 of them. I don't know. I've already done a chocolate box. I don't want to do another chocolate thing. You know what I mean? Kind of don't want to bother with it. All right, so here we are. This is my bad luck house. Actually, I need to add a name for it instead of Happy Thanksgiving. I need to put custom house title is Bad Luck B and B. It's the Bad Luck B and B. Okay. So we've got salt. Spilled salt. Thank you to Mr. Jude Guide Sir for the help with the salt. We've got Friday, May the 13th is the second one. That's Friday the 13th. We've got a black cat. So that's number 3. We've got an open umbrella inside. That's number 4. A broken clock is number 5. We've got an unsent chain letter is number 6. Number 7 is shoes on the table. Number 8 is a broken mirror. Number 9 is a crow or a raven. Number 10, horseshoes! Upside down horseshoes, the wrong way. Actually, did I put them the right way? Which way do horseshoes need to go to be wrong? I think I have them up the right way. I think you have to... Broken end down is the wrong way? Okay. This will be the subtle one I think he'll have trouble finding. There you go. Horseshoes. Shit, I forgot what number we were on. Oh no! I forgot what number we were on. Then we have 666. We were on 9, so 10. An axe in the clock is a broken clock. Duh. It's obvious. Obviously broken. 10 is the ladder. Because you don't go over under a ladder. There's got to be 13. I think I'm on crack. There's... Oh! A penny on the floor. See a penny? Pick it up. All day long, you'll have good luck. Say a penny. Okay. So 1, 2, 3. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I'm missing one. What was the 12th one? I swear to God I had 12 of them. I can't even find them myself. You're right. There's only 12. I swear to God I had a 13th. Not washing your hands is unlucky. Sometimes when I count, I come up with 13. Am I like dumb? So let's start again. All right, penny. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I do have 13. Okay. Shit. Is it really? What does he do? Ew, he's creepy looking. He does dance kind of cute. He's like dancing. It's kind of adorable. Oh, okay, cool. All right, so I think we've got 13. I think we're good to go on the unlucky bad luck, or the bad luck B&B. So thank you for help. Okay, I'll take your word for it. Whatever you say. That's true. I am Doom, so I should get that. I do appreciate that. Okay. Ow, jaw hurts. And then those of you who don't know, for the meme, I did let me open my thing or so you guys have links. For the meme, I did ceiling cat. Well, I just wish he wasn't bloody looking. You know, I don't really dig the bloody looking aspect, but otherwise he's cute. I like his dancing. His dancing is cute. Where did the March housing contests? Here we go. Don't go breaking my heart. Here you go. This is the link for all of J Heart's contests for the month. And here is Ceiling Cat! Look how simple that is. For those of you who don't know the meme, it's Ceiling Cat watches you masturbate. It's from early 2000s. What do you think Numisma's doing? I'm a naughty girl. It's not a penis! She's a girl! It's a dildo. Do I have to spell things out for you? I swear to God. Well, she's holding it. No, not so much, but she's holding it. It's facing downwards. She's not doing it right now. Do I really have to make this sexually accurate? Because, like, I can see my professor is, like, dying now. He's just dying in the horror of having this be discussed around him. Man, I tells you. I tells you. That was pretty messed up. I'll admit it. Dr. Frank and Bunny scared me. So we've got Housing's Finest Camp. Civil War Camp. You really did. That was dirty. Yeah, close enough, dupes. I think people get it. I mean, all I really needed to do is just put the thing in there. I think people get what's going on. What was I saying? Words are hard. Can I do Ferrari doing something dirty? Yeah, but it's Ceiling Cat. So I've been starting to think about it, and I don't think I can do a good camp. I'm not feeling inspired by the subject, and I feel really bad because I want to compete, but I don't know why people picked a camp for Housing's Finest subject. It just doesn't inspire me. It's really hard to do an interesting camp. You know what I'm saying? Like, it just seems so... dull? Like, is a dull thing? What do I know? Not much. I might do it, I might not. We'll see. I don't want to let anyone down, though, so I might do it just because of that. Oh, Lord. And then DDA, the next one, I need to talk to them about the birthday one, because I forgot which one I submitted. See, Johnny, that's sort of my feeling. It's like, this is not a really inspiring subject. Like, I'm not inspired about a camp. I don't know what it is about it that just doesn't do it for me. It was hard enough to come up with ideas for the Thieves' Den. But I've seen an Imperial camp. There are some nice Imperial camps. You could probably pick a faction and go all out on that faction. But really, when you get right down to it, it's very basic stuff that is going to be in the camp. I wonder if MASH would count, that entire build. It's basically a camp. What do I know? Not much. Not much. I didn't do MASH, though. Someone else did. Let's do a rando. I promised Perdita I'd do some of their stuff, but I want to see if there's anyone here that I don't know, recognize their name. Aya Lockhart. Or I don't recognize that name. So let's do Moonsugar. Plus, I didn't know if I should do a summer camp or a winter camp. But I might do a Civil War camp. We'll see. Might be very small. Boring. I don't have a lot of good ideas. A lot of what makes Civil War camps interesting, like the reenactments, oh wow, is the smells and the sounds. And you won't have those, which is kind of a shame. Use of the pretty trees and the greenhouse. No effects. Oh, wow. You start up on here, huh? I wonder, did they make it so that the whole thing is glass? They've created a glass walkway. And they put these underneath. This is really clever. I was thinking about sinking it into the water and doing an underwater thing too. As much as you possibly can, but effects are helpful in that regard. This is a really interesting idea. Very, very clever. Expensive, but clever. Well, I mean, I bought 20 of them, so it was pretty expensive for me too, but oh, wow, look at those display cases. That's incredible. A Swiss chalet. Oh my lord. This is a masterpiece. Everything about this house is a masterpiece. Simple as that. I'm running out of being able to even talk about it. Like, alright, so they sunk in some bookshelves to make them low-level bookshelves. They combined a game with the table to make it like a gaming area. They've created an entire fireplace that's amazing. That's a bed, a Merkmeyer fireplace, a chimney inside, and a display case. I mean, it's insane. And then we've got which one is that? That might be the new one, Zarcy's and whatever, and a light, a pot upside down over it. Oh God, look at the floor. They even sunk in the fancy table into the floor to make it designed a little better. We've got a botany area over here. That is clever for heating up tea. Bowl of fruit. They did this by using the very top of a grandma hibiscus sunken in. I'm probably telling you guys things you already know. Some days, man. This is one of those houses. Gets to me. So we've got fish tanks all along the wall. Or jellyfish tanks, I should be clear. Kitchen. All the ideas that went into this. This is just amazing. The detail, the hard work. A smoker. I mean, the display case usage. Somebody went all out on display cases. Beautiful. I mean, I'm still in a kind of a shock that they took square items and were able to make them into a triangle, right? That's no joke. I guess I get how they did it with geometry, but at the same time, I still think it's kind of impressive that they were able to hide it so well. Look at this railing. It's like red Rin tables or whatever those tables are. And we've got the bedroom up here. I'm jealous too, don't feel bad. This is a couch. All these cobbles. Really, when it comes right down to it, cobbles are what do me in for any house. Really clever and amazing cobbles. How did they build more in here? It feels to me like this house should be all of their item count. But it isn't. We've got more in here. Oh, thanks, Stoops. Haven't gotten them yet. Nice place to sit down and enjoy. Got our little Alfique house over here. And a backyard with a gaming table. And they've closed off the rest. Yeah, I agree. But imagine this now. See what I mean about using those clear glass. Yeah, it is amazing work. It's kind of humbling, to be honest with you. So imagine now that these glass case things were used in Forgemaster Falls. You could put this over the falls and have an amazing glass-bottomed house where you can watch the falls underneath you. That's what I'm talking about with that particular property. It's got its limitations. No, I wasn't here for that. I was here, well, I mean, yeah, I kind of was here for that, kind of wasn't. Hard to say. I think I was here for the tail end of that, but I wasn't the kind of person who was into housing at the time, so I think we've seen all of it now. All right, I told Perdita I'd go and look at their house, so. Which was the one I said I would look at? Perdita's? Of what? Their psijic, Grand Psijic, okay. Okay, Perdita's Grand Psijic. This is from her, okay? Quote, my first big furnished house, the story is that the mansion was abandoned long ago and has nature reclaiming it. It has recently been found by following the lead of a high elf woman, I'm translating a little here, a kind of commune of Khajiits, Argonians, and wood elves that revere nature and love its natural state. They do skooma together and smoke frogs and snakes for experience, but also meditate in the calm and serene meditation room. In the basement, you will find the reason the house was abandoned, a shrine to Clavicus Vile. This is a place where people at the end of their days can go to be taken care of by these good Samaritans, and they will send your body off to sea when you go die. So a bunch of potheads that run a hospice. It's a pothead hospice. I'm not trying to make fun of it. It's awesome. It's just, that's what really it comes down to, is a pothead hospice. Or crackhead, depending on what you consider skooma. I'm looking forward to this tonight with all of the additional stuff that's going to drop research. Oh god, my jaw is a mess. I've messed up my left side of my jaw. It's super swollen. So it just hurts. So we've got both of the NPCs up front helping people out. I have a feeling most of this is going to be inside. I really wish they let us ride horses in houses. Yep, rip your gold. It cries. It cries in the night. Your gold has been crying hysterically. No, I'm going away. I think actually last week will be worse than this week, because how many windmills do you really need, as opposed to the greenhouses, which I could see multiple uses for. The windmill is a windmill is a windmill, you know. Lovely. I love the added rocks here. They do make it very much back to nature, don't they? Quite lovely. Good use of the really huge trees. Right. I mean, I don't even know how many of the houses that I have I would actually want to put windmills in. I mean, there's a few. Oh yes, the trees are going to be stunning. But trees, I mean, presumably you're buying as many trees, maybe less, than you did wisteria. So it won't be more expensive than last week for that, in that regard. So here would be, I would assume, some Argonians hanging out, eating some fruit. Where do they put all the people dying in hospice? Do they have beds for them? Presumably they have beds for them. Interesting throne in the middle. That's a handcrafted throne. You know, I've often thought about volunteering at a hospice. I worked in family law, and divorce didn't really bother me dealing with that. And then when I got cancer, I spent obviously a lot of time in day hospitals. That's where they give you chemo or, in my case, blood transfusions, things like that. Here's a bed. Uh, yeah, but at least they have a bed for somebody. Um, and I felt like, you know, it's really for the it's probably really hard for them to find volunteers at a cancer center, but it didn't really bother me. And I was thinking, you know, I'm the kind of person that perhaps should do that because, I mean, not right now, obviously, I'll probably die from it, but and then a kitchen. This is nice. I love the way that they really did bring it back to nature in each of these rooms. This is lovely. Um, I was going to say a Bosmer would appreciate this, but I guess they do. Uh, anyway, so just something I'm thinking about for the long term. Spending some time in a hospice or cancer centers. Give a little back, you know. I remember I hadn't eaten all day, and I was getting a blood transfusion, and I was starving. And one of the helpers went and got me a sandwich from the main hospital, which was quite a walk away. And I came back with it and wouldn't take any money for it. And I was just like, I didn't even ask her to do it. And she just, I told her I hadn't eaten yet and whatnot. And she went and she took care of it. And I was just like, I want to be that person for someone else. Because I appreciated that so much. Delicious. Delicious house. Aya Lockhart would like us to visit our her Hall of the Lunar Champion. She just sent me a message. She or he. I assumed with Aya it was a she, but I probably shouldn't assume. So yeah, that's just something I've been thinking about. I guess I'm weird. But it made a huge difference for me, so. Ow. Jaw. I think a maple garden would be gorgeous. Hey! I didn't say that. You butt. Aya Lockhart, Hall of the Lunar Champion. Now, they said this was their Crystal Palace. Wow, they redid the entire interior of the front room. Holy smokes. Reminds me of Ruben's Crazy Escher thing. Hey, Aya. Lovely. Oh, wow, you really did make... I was just going to say, you made a crystal castle. No, you made a crystal palace. That's lovely. What a good idea for that fountain, too. I don't think I've seen anyone stick that on top of it before. Quite expensive. Talking about money here. All of those diamonds are a fortune. I do, too. It's very elegant. Look at that. The way that they... 700 items, by the way. No effects. That's funny. I have a castle in the clouds, and I put a zombie and Fazez in it, too. And I put a zombie up top by the throne, because I'm like, you know, yes, queen, kind of thing. She really is the queen. This is not easy to do. Speaking as someone who's tried to create round enclosures with stuff, this is actually trickier than it looks, so I give you credit. And obviously the floors are not made for this, So you have to kind of, what's the word, improvise. That's a gorgeous hand-built fireplace. Allied gates, sarcophagus, 2 actual fireplaces on the side, and presumably a wall up top. This is really quite... Oh, look at the decoration you did with the walls. You know, flipping the walls so that you can actually use the filigree. You are the queen. This is amazing. You are the empress or the queen or whatever you want to be, because this is stunning. Absolutely. It's really quite beautiful. 700 out of 700 items. I want to just take a step back. I can see why. Nedic orbs look beautiful. I'm going to see from this side. And we've got a lower patio that goes into the lower house. Oh my goodness. A second floor of this. This is stunning. Lovely. Oh, look at the feast over here. And the stacked glasses. Oh, another incredible fireplace. Amazing. They're side to side, but the clocks and the added tops here really work for it. Bedroom. Petals in the bath. Really works. Oop, I'm lagging. Sorry for the lag. Kitchen. Nice cabinets. How did you do those cabinets? What did you do for these? Is that a... I honestly don't know what these cabinets are. I can't put my finger on it. They're pretty, but I don't know what they are. Oh, they're these. Okay. They're put into the wall. Look at the cake. Yeah, I see it now. I'm just like, where it was in the house just confused me. Coming in from that top part, I guess I never gave it a lot of attention to the Redguard counters. I've used them. Another bedroom with jellyfish and a griffin in bed. Not gonna make a joke. Aya Lockhart, who is in the channel with us and is supremely talented from the looks of it. It is very pretty. Hey, Angel. We're on EU. It is just really beautiful. I think this is... Can you get up to that top floor, Aya? Or is it off limits and just for looks? Because this is gorgeous. You did a fabulous job. A nice waterfall view. Oh, good Lord. We won't go there. My professor who watches my stream is named Griffin. That's his first name. But wait, there's more. Is there really? Where's the more, Lavathi? Or are you just being silly? I'm trying to figure out if you can go up or not. It looks like you should be able to. Maybe I have a dumb and don't know how to go up there? It looks complete to me, but maybe I'm just on crack. Well, Lavathi, you know how I am about finding secrets. That is to say, terrible. Nothing down there, I don't think. I don't see any. This is the only hole that's open. Oh, it's okay if she doesn't want to. But I'm bad at this. We all know it. Okay, it's not by the waterfall. Oh, okay. The goddess okay, so there's a riddle. Oh, I'm so sorry. A hidden bookshelf. Okay, going back in. In the front room? Or in the shelves in here? I read it. I'm sorry, I'm not used to reading the chat in game. I watch my Twitch chat not often. Okay, so shelves. I'm assuming these shelves. I could have the dumb though. I did. I read it. She said by this. Okay. By the shelves, we've got a secret thing by the goddess or something. Like, I'm trying. The goddess promise lies within the breezy night of knowledge. Secret room location. No, I read it. I promise. Okay, there's no goddess in here, so. Unless she's the goddess. No, that's not a she. Okay. Wasn't in that first room, was it? Bookshelves. No, I don't see any bookshelves or women. You know there's like a secret... Oh, well, there's a woman. But I don't see any bookshelves. Bookshelves. Oh! Is it in here? Ah! Look at you being sneaky. Wow. Sneaky. You're a sneaky snake. Not really a snake. I just was saying sneaky. And it goes with it. The flower in J-Heart Jester. This is Trixie.
You're not going to use me as a paperweight, are you?
Lovely. And also framing the waterfall too. This is gorgeous. Thank you for taking pity on my terrible ability to solve puzzles. Thank you so much for showing this to us. Lovely. It's really lovely. Thank you. Hopefully I found it all now. If I haven't, punish me. One centaur, we've done so many of these. Nanamara's not here. Godric? Nope. Centaur, we're gonna grab. Nope. I hate how many people have not fixed things. They're breaking my hearts. Okay, let's go back to NA then. Everybody's broken but you, Aya. I did. And we'll look at another one tomorrow if at all possible. Is J-Heart going yet? Yeah, he just started EU, didn't he? Okay. Yeah, you really are talented. Let me, let me dump into J Heart so that he gets the credit and I get credit. So, all right, we're gonna go watch J Heart. Apologies to anyone I may have dumped in inappropriately. So, start raid. Thank you so much. You might hear double for a second.
I'll have to do a Mooathon another day.
Raid! Say hello to the moo.
I have a bad admission. I don't think that my family knows that I stream. Like,